Have you ever thought about becoming an EMT or a paramedic, but you're just confused on all the different levels? EMR, EMT, advanced EMT, paramedic? Well, today I'm going to break these terms down in a simple way so you'll know exactly where to start and what each level means for your career in EMS. Hi, my name is Aaron, and I'm a full-time firefighter-paramedic, and I'm the operations manager here at Ross Training Academy. And we train students every single day to save lives. Whether it's your first step in EMS or you're just advancing to that next level, we can provide those opportunities to you. So let's go ahead and start talking about the four main levels of EMS. So the first level of EMS of that pre-hospital care is going to be the EMR position, or the emergency medical responder position. And you can think of EMRs as the first line of defense or the base of the pyramid, and they are trained to use CPR and AED, provide bleeding control, splinting, and just general stabilization of the patient until an ambulance arrives. So the EMR position, they're typically not going to be on ambulances, but they are going to be on scene. So these guys are typically going to be police officers, firefighters, security personnel, lifeguards, and these are going to be the first ones on the scene to start medical treatments for your patient. So if you need to learn life-saving skills for your job, or you just want general life-saving skills knowledge for your everyday use, and you need to get certified quickly, this is going to be the option for you. The EMR position is going to be the option for you, as it allows you to do all of those things. So now we have the EMT position, or the emergency medical technician position. Think of this as the first working level of EMS on an ambulance. So EMTs, they're going to get a little bit more training on the anatomy and some physiology of the body, and so that's going to allow them to start administering medications to patients. They are going to be more basic type medications, so think of like oxygen, aspirin, nitro, kind of assisting with that if the patient's prescribed, inhalers if the patient's prescribed, some glucose, and even Narcan for those opioid overdoses. So you're oftentimes going to find the EMT level providers on ambulances, with fire departments, or at concerts and venues providing medical care. For many people, the EMT position is going to be the first time that you're going to be hands-on with patients and be able to get a medical type job providing medical care to patients. And the EMT level is going to be the foundation so that you can move up the EMS levels. So now let's go ahead and talk about the AEMT level, or the Advanced Emergency Medical Technician level. And the AEMT, they're just going to build off of the EMT curriculum, and they're going to do more with the anatomy and physiology side of things. AEMTs can now start giving IVs, fluids, life-saving medications such as epinephrine, and then pain medications for your patients. Now, AEMTs typically aren't going to be used in those larger cities, but they're going to be utilized heavily and crucial for the rural areas, the smaller towns that don't have access to paramedics, but they need advanced life support fast. You can think of the advanced EMT as kind of the bridge between the EMT and the paramedic level. They can do more skills than at the EMT level, but there's less time commitment than the paramedic level. And so now we have the paramedic level, or the top of the EMS pyramid. Of course, as a paramedic, you can take other classes and get other certifications for your flight paramedic, critical care paramedic, community paramedic, but paramedic is going to be the highest level of pre-hospital care. At the paramedic level, you're going to dive deeper into the anatomy, physiology, and now pathophysiology. And that's going to allow you to start performing advanced medical procedures such as advanced airway management, interpreting EKGs, providing a wide array of different medications, and you're now going to be able to handle and take care of the sickest, most critical patients. You're going to start finding paramedics on ambulances, with fire departments, with tactical teams, and even on cruise ships providing medical care. Now at the paramedic level, it's going to require the most commitment. You're going to have to be very dedicated to EMS to reach this level. You are now going to be the one in charge, the one taking care of the most critical patients, and that's a huge responsibility. But it is such a rewarding position, and it opens up many doors within the EMS community. So just to go ahead and recap, EMR is going to be the base of the pyramid. It's going to be the least time requirements within school, and you can typically get your EMR done in about 1 to 3 weeks. EMT is going to be the second level of that pyramid, and now it's going to start allowing you to be more of that medical professional riding on ambulances. Typically, an EMT course is going to last about 4 to 12 weeks. The advanced EMT level is going to expand your skills, and it's going to be really utilized in those rural small towns, and it's going to bridge that gap between EMT and paramedic. You can typically get your AEMT done within about 12 to 18 weeks. And finally, paramedic, again, this is going to be the top of the EMS food chain. You're now going to be able to handle the most critical calls, but the time requirement to become a paramedic is a little bit longer, requiring about 1 to 2 years of school. If you're not quite sure where to start, most people start at that EMT level. That's going to provide you with that medical training and allow you to ride on the ambulance, go into the ER, and actually see more of the medical side of things without requiring a huge time and money commitment. And then once you're an EMT, you can go ahead and bypass AEMT if you'd like and go straight to that paramedic level. Or you can take your time, go from EMT to advanced EMT, then to paramedic, and enjoy each step. Here at Ross Training Academy, we provide EMR, EMT, and advanced EMT training with an online curriculum and in-person skills and internship right here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Because the course is online, you can take it anywhere in the world as long as you're able to come here to Corpus Christi, Texas for your in-person skills and internship. So if you're ready to start your EMS journey, go ahead and follow the link down in the description. We hope to see you soon. Bye.